is Max Access, where Mackenzie Barwell takes you closer to members of Forge FC off the pitch on the Forge Audio Network.
Welcome to Max Access.
That's what this is called?
This is what it's called.
Max Access.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
It's very
Because you get
catchy.
like all access into the players, the personalities.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, some BTS. Yeah, we're not talking anything strategy, anything soccer related. We're just going off the dome, kind of get to know you. Okay, let's start with some trivia. Hit me with a question, since this is one of your things.
Okay, what is the capital of Alaska?
No thanks. Wait, I did go to Alaska.
No way.
Yeah, I did last summer.
I've heard it's really nice.
It's pretty nice.
Starts with a J.
Can I get a letter? Oh, does it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally know. Is it?
It's Juneau.
I have been there. That's really
There's
embarrassing.
also Anchorage. Anchorage is a big city in Alaska.
Like, why do you know that?
I don't know. I've always wanted to go to Alaska, honestly. You want another trivia question? Do you know who the first U.S. president was?
Corey, do you?
I'm afraid to say that. Because it's probably wrong.
That makes me feel a little bit better. I'm in poli-sci, too, so I really should know.
Just take your best guess.
No.
Okay. We'll just leave that. We'll leave that off.
Okay, can I get back to you?
Abraham Lincoln.
I was going to say that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that's right, though. Don't Google it. You know what's the funniest thing is on road trips, sometimes we do this, and like we ask each other questions, and half the time we're all wrong.
Bro, it's George Washington.
See? So it wasn't Abraham Lincoln. Now we learned something new today.
Oh, my God. Okay.
It is kind of embarrassing, though, that I said it was Abraham Lincoln, but we'll just...
Yeah, we're moving on.
We'll move on. We'll just
You're playing it
pretend
off
that
really
didn't
well, though, that you don't
happen.
care.
Because sometimes you just have to accept that you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
When you think you're right. That's the hardest part.
Can we move on to
Let's
the
steal
interview?
the Declaration of Independence. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we can move on.
Okay. Maybe we'll circle back to trivia at the end. I have like 10 questions here just about you.
Okay.
So,
Easy.
aside from trivia, do you have any hobbies?
So I'm currently still in school. So I like to say that doing homework is a hobby.
Oh, yes.
I enjoy listening to podcasts.
Forge
Podcasts I really like.
Forge Audio Networks.
It's not in my listening loop right now, but I have the High Performance podcast, really good. And then there's a podcast called A Short History Of, and it's like different history topics for like 50 minutes. Really enjoy that. I enjoy playing golf.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Borges and I,
Regardless.
we golfed with Bex and Mitch the other day. I go with Borges sometimes. It's a lot of fun.
Where do you go?
Last time we went to Shadok.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah, I went
Hamilton
to Fire. I don't really remember.
In Hamilton?
Yeah, very really nice course.
Yeah.
Dragonfire, I think it's called
okay.
Dragonfire. Really nice. And I play chess.
Wow, that's
not
lot
at
of
a very
hobbies.
high level, but yeah,
So-
every morning I do. Never mind.
Yes, you do. On your phone, like a chess match?
Yeah, the puzzles. They do puzzles. Yeah. That's my morning.
Noah Jensen's a nerd. Thanks
Cliff
for
Bar
listening
and
to
puzzles,
today's
yeah.
interview. It's over.
What a weirdo.
Okay, so you listen to the History podcast?
Yeah.
Not the one on the first president of the U.S., though.
No, see, I haven't listened to that episode yet. But I will, and then next time we do this, or
You'll
next
come
time
back
I
with-
do this with anyone
Dude,
else, I will get
seriously.
the question right. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so golf. Didn't you say you play tennis, too?
Yeah, I play tennis sometimes. I
You
played
dabble.
tennis growing up. I played badminton in high school.
Nice. Me, too.
That was my thing. Not really any other sports other than soccer, though, to be honest.
High school badminton? So fun.
I only like playing sports that I'm good at. And I'm not good at basketball. I've gotten better at football just because we have footballs around here. But so, like, you will never see me shoot hoops with my friends because
Shoot
I'm
hoops.
not
Even
good.
you saying shoot hoops
Yeah,
seemed
yeah,
unnatural.
I know. Like, I cringed when I said it. Disgusting. Just don't think of that. image
Okay,
of me
okay.
Shooting a basketball.
So you're just really honing in on your craft,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
soccer,
Yeah, well,
badminton.
you might as well just do what you're good at, so you
100%.
enjoy it
Yeah.
a little bit more.
That's the way to go. You went to high school with Connor McDavid.
I was
Elementary?
in grade 8 when Connor McDavid was in grade 9. Crazy story. My grade 8 grad trip was in Newfoundland. Yeah.
Really?
Like best grad trip ever.
What?
So we were all the way out there. Mitchell Stevens, who played a bit for the Maple Leafs. He was with the farm team. Owen Tippett, he was my closest friend actually in grade 8. He plays for the Philadelphia Flyers now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never thought about pursuing hockey.
Really name dropping here, but
Yeah, you're going in.
no, I just put that school was like specifically meant for athletes, and that's like why primarily hockey kids went there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So was that the funny story?
About what?
You said funny story.
Funny story was me going to Newfoundland for my grad trip.
That's
which was crazy.
Why?
We went out in the ocean and caught lobster and then proceeded to cook it and eat it for dinner. So that was my grad trip. You know, everyone like goes to like Niagara Falls.
I went to a Blue Jays game.
Yeah, yeah.
You caught lobster in Newfoundland and then cooked it?
Yeah. And because we were all athletes, every morning we'd wake up and all like go for a run together. Like, we went for a hike up a mountain. It was pretty cool.
You and Connor McDavid just whipping up some lobster. And then
my biggest regret though is the phone that I had at the time. It was probably the first iPhone I had. Yeah. I didn't back it up when I got a new iPhone.
No, so you lost the photos?
So I lost all the pictures.
That's devastating. Why do I feel like sad for you?
Because I actually, like when we hiked up, I took a lot of pictures of me and my friends.
Yeah. That's sad though.
I know,
I did the same thing.
Well, it's all in here.
Right.
All that matters is I experienced it.
I did the same thing actually. With my Alaska photos, I smashed the phone.
That's why you don't know, because it would have said the location.
It would have said Juno. I would have seen it, and then would have like locked in a little bit more. Damn.
Yep.
Okay, next question. Ready?
Okay.
A person on the team who never fails to make you laugh.
Seba. For sure.
Today especially.
Yeah. Seba has like a very unique way of making people laugh.
Yes.
Because he does stuff sometimes that's just so stupid that you have to
laugh.
I feel
like.
He doesn't try, but also sometimes he does try like to do stupid things on purpose just to make you laugh. So
yeah,
I'll give it to him.
Okay.
But Malik's up there too. He's a funny
too.
guy. Yeah.
Something on your bucket list.
To get my master's. But
come on.
Something more realistic.
Come on. You're Alaska.
No, I want to travel to Australia.
Canberra, you might say.
Canberra is the capital city of Australia, for anyone who doesn't know. But I have friends in Australia, so...
Oh, you do?
Yeah, maybe I'll go visit them.
Oh, okay.
I'm well-traveled when it comes to school.
Yeah,
so.
What's the coolest place that you've traveled to?
I went to... This is pretty interesting. When I was in, I think, grade 10, I went to Spain. Stayed at the Spanish national team training facility.
What?
We trained for a whole week at Real Madrid's training ground.
No. And you were in grade 10?
Yeah. We played against Atletico Madrid. We trained at Atletico
What is it
Madrid's
with you in like grade 8, grade 9, grade 10 traveling? So that just is unfair.
My biggest personal accomplishment as a human being is I've been a City fan since I was 8. Mm-hmm. And when I went to the UK on trial with Aston Villa, my second to last day, we were going to watch a City game at the Etihad, and their academy team my age was playing in the morning, and they asked me to play with them. So I played a game with City's academy. Wow. It was just an exhibition game, but still I got to wear the jersey.
Still?
I had a picture of it on my old phone, but
and gone.
Yeah, gone. But I lived it.
So you could be making this up.
I could.
Someone who inspires you.
Oh, my parents for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very hardworking people. My mom and my dad have a very good mix of being tough on me when I need it, but also supportive when I need it. So
nice.
Yeah, I look up to them a lot. And my sister. My sister's very hardworking. I don't know, she's very determined to accomplish what she wants to accomplish, and I think that's something that I've learned from her.
Is she older or younger?
Older, 2 years older. She used to bully me a lot.
But not anymore?
No. Well, I used to push her buttons.
Yeah.
Probably deserved it, but...
Okay, so she saw this and you said...
It was her birthday yesterday, by the way. Happy birthday.
What's her name?
Hannah.
Happy birthday, Hannah. Okay. You talked about being in school, but you didn't really elaborate what you're taking / like what you're taking it through.
So I'm doing my master's in business administration at Oakland University online.
You said you don't study on the weekends, but how would you describe your study habits? Good? You did say they're a hobby, so I mean, I feel like pretty good.
When I realize I have to get my work done, or like when there's a day where like I have nothing to do this afternoon, I'm going to get my work done, I can sit down and do it. I was a big library goer though in university, and so I don't really have that anymore. Unless I go to the Hamilton Public Library, but I've never ventured there.
No.
Probably for the better.
I think you should reach McMaster University libraries.
I could. Do I need a student ID to go in?
No. Hopefully this one doesn't. This one doesn't.
You have to think about that.
Yeah, I was like, oh crap.
Am I gonna get arrested?
Yeah, no. I think if anything, I'm gonna get in trouble for promoting it. But I will say, a couple libraries, just the vibes are so
good,
so almost not even good that it's like bad enough that you have to do work because there's nothing else that you can do.
It's just purely academic vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can't even see the sun.
Yeah. Quiet floor. Yeah, when you can't see the sun, it's like prison, but
yeah, prison
quiet floor, and then people are just making noise. You're like,
that was you, eh? You were the guy that was like.
Sometimes.
You know the libraries that go like silent? No. I think it's like the loudest at the bottom, and as you go up there.
More
yeah,
silent.
we've got those.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me know, okay? I'll get you a student ID.
I'll give you a maybe if I'm really in the mood for studying.
If you really need it,
Max
know.
got me.
Max access, library pass.
Nice.
Master you.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I was also going to ask if you've ever met any celebrities, but you went to school with a bunch of them, I feel like.
I did.
If you could meet anyone, though, that you haven't met, who would you choose to?
There's a lot of people that I respect for their accomplishments in certain sports, like Tiger Woods for sure. Just because I like golf, seeing some of the the stats and like the level of perfectionism that he was able to maintain is very impressive, especially for golf. It's such a individualistic game.
Same with tennis.
I was just gonna say someone else who I'd probably like to meet is
Djokovic?
Novak Djokovic. He's like when he's on the court, he's like a machine. You know, nothing really phases him. And
you watched the U.S. Open?
I did watch the U.S. Open, and he was automatic. Again, like you play against Medvedev, who was the best hardcore player in the world, and he beat him in straight sets in the finals. So, yeah, I feel like having a conversation with him would be very interesting.
Yeah, I have too much anger management, I feel like, for tennis.
Yeah.
How about golf? Do you ever, have the urge to, smash a club into the green or anything like that?
No, because I'm decent at golf, but I don't have expectations to be great.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
Like, I'll hit a bad shot, but at the end of the day, I can look in the mirror and say, I'm not
a golfer.
A scratch golfer.
Right.
So I'm not going to hit every shot well.
You set the bar low.
Yeah. Next shot's going to be better. That's my mentality.
Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
What movie do you wish you could watch for the first time again?
I was literally just talking about this the other day.
Really?
With Kyle, yeah. I was saying Shutter Island.
Oh, that's such a good...
Shutter,
with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, the ending of Shutter Island is one of the craziest endings in movies that I've ever seen
actually
in my whole life.
so true.
Yeah.
I was going to say Interstellar. I don't know
Interstellar's good.
But now that you say Shutter Island, wow, that one really threw me off.
Have you watched it more than once?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so
because you go back and you
second time I watched it back, you kind of see the perspective of how it ended the first time.
Now I want to watch it.
But yeah, I don't want to spoil it for whoever's watching. But at the end when he
is in the light.
When they see if he's gonna be okay, or they go to.
Oh yeah.
I think he's faking.
Okay, skip the next 10 seconds if you wanna, or a minute if you wanna watch this movie. Are we talking about the part where he says he knows? He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. So I think he does it on purpose just because he doesn't want to keep living the same life.
Yeah. Crazy.
Another movie that I would see for the first time, though, is The Great Gatsby. Because I remember reading that book in elementary school, and then I never knew there was a movie. And then watching the movie for the first time. The way that they did it with Leonardo DiCaprio and all the...
I will say... Sorry, keep going.
I was just going to say the music in that movie is very good. It's just overall.
I feel like it would hit harder if you have read the book before.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is because I read the book multiple times, but I when you see a movie, you can really visualize it. Like you can put a face to a name.
Because I tried to watch it on Netflix, and it was so long, and I feel like because I didn't really have any context going into it, I just saw it. I was like, "Okay, Great Gatsby, that's iconic. Probably should."
Yeah, you have to appreciate, I guess, the book.
Okay, I'll read the book and then get back to you on that one.
F. Scott Fitzgerald, that's the author.
Oh yeah,
good author.
Quick trivia there. I see you.
Just name dropping.
When you moved out of your family home for the first time, was that when you were going to college?
Yeah.
Do you remember there being a moment where you kind of were like, wow, I'm an adult now? You know what I mean?
Honestly, I would say that probably sank in during COVID. Because, when you go away to university for the first time, you still come home for Thanksgiving. You still come home for Christmas.
Oh, and you didn't get to...
Well, so during COVID, I stayed in the U.S.
Wow.
So I would have been there from January until December. That was just unfortunate.
December?
Yeah, because...
an entire year?
Yeah. So during the summer when I would have come home, that was when everything here was shut down. But if I stayed in Michigan, there was still like leagues and stuff running in the summer. So I could still play, and my parents wanted me to stay and play. But so at the end of the day, it was probably like the smartest decision. But still, you know, like I was out there for a year by myself, especially during COVID. It was kind of just like me and my roommate just living our lives.
And your parents were never, I guess they couldn't come to the
No,
US.
and like even if I were to go home just to visit them for a couple of days, I couldn't because then I'd have to quarantine. So
yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
That was probably
so you
my
really had
biggest
to adult
grow-up
then.
moment. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably the most when I felt like I'm taking care of myself.
Yeah.
My usual thing was I would come back here, train here when I was still in university,
And then,
play with Sigma.
But
and
then go back.
Immediately as soon as COVID happened, they shut down League One. Here, obviously, they couldn't train more than like 4 or 5 guys, so then I wouldn't be able to do this. And then, so like looking at it objectively, it was like I'm either going to take a summer off practically, or I'm going to stay there and be able to continuously train. And I was at my university, which wasn't fully shut down, so I was able to go into the weight room. You know.
Also, like seeing people too.
Yeah, I was still able to like go and hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Even though it was COVID, obviously we were being safe, but
right. Disclaimer.
different times.
Best piece of advice that you've received.
That I've received. One of my coaches told me when I was younger that better never stops. That was a good one. That's kind of a mindset that I've had for
I like that one.
a number of years now. Is you can't in this industry, I guess, you can't really afford to take any days off, take any moments off. So I think I do a good job at that. Piece of advice that I would have given myself in university is that there's going to be like a lot of ups and downs. So you got to enjoy the ups a lot, but you got to know like when you're down, you're not going to be there forever.
Garv said his answer was discipline beats motivation.
Yeah.
Which is a good one because like you said, in those cases, you have to be disciplined and you won't be motivated.
Yeah. One of the toughest things to do is to be disciplined every single day for our season's 8 months.
Yeah.
Especially when you're coming in here on a Sunday.
No, literally.
And you want to be watching football.
True. Noah, you're a really good interview.
I told you this before. The easiest thing to talk about is myself.
I know, and I feel like we kind of accomplished that today.
I've got a plethora of stories.
I know. I feel like every question you were like, funny story, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, here's a trivia.
Yeah. Can't give all the good ones away yet, though.
Okay. So you'll come back then?
Keep some for next time.
Okay. I think this was a smashing success.
Nice.
What would you rate the interview out of 10?
Apart from like the mishap at the beginning.
But I mean, that's going to happen.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10, obviously.
I didn't even know what the capital of Alaska was, and I've literally been there.
We'll be better prep next time.
I'm going to do some research before our next one.
Okay.
Well done.
Nice. That was fun.
Cut.
Thanks for listening to Max Access on the Forge Audio Network. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.